Hi everyone, this is Cindy with Creating with a Heart, and I'm back with a video on another mini album. I love to make minis, and this mini uses almost the full paper pad of the Graphic 45 12x12 French Country paper pad. And I think I was left with some scraps, and I think maybe one full sheet. Otherwise, I don't have much left. So, you know, with one 12x12 paper pad and a few items in your stash, you can make an album like this. Now, I use the Kathy Orta mini envelope tutorial from YouTube. You just need to search Kathy Orta mini envelope album tutorial, and you will find the whole series. It's like a few videos in the series. I customize it. I have changed the binding and some other things because I like to do things a little differently. You can use any size envelope that you want. The size of the cards and envelopes that you use will determine the size of your album. This particular one measures, the album covers are about 7 3/4 by 5 1/2. So the album itself is about 7 1/2 by 5. So, you know, if you use A2 envelopes, it will be a smaller album. So that just depends on you. I use larger ones, and I just saw someone on YouTube make one using the yellow 9x6 ones. It did a school album, and it was awesome. So I'm probably going to try and make one of those and just see, because I have a bunch of those at work that are used. You know, I'm just going to, that instead of throwing them away, I will repurpose them. That's basically what we'll do. So anyway, let's start with the album. Here is my spine. I use chipboard. You can use cereal boxes or whatever you want for your chipboard, but I use chipboard for my spine and my covers, and I cover them with the paper. And then I hot glue all the elements that I use for the covers, ribbon, trim, things I put on the top, and I try and hot glue them because I want them to stay, because that's the part that's going to get handled sitting on your shelf or whatever. You don't want your stuff to fall off. So I use hot glue myself. I think it's the best for the cover part. So that's here. And then I had some stash ribbon here. And then I just fussy cut some sunflowers out of the collection, and then I put them on foam, and then I hot glued on the foam and put them down. And then this is a Tim Holtz fun little thing that I had in my stash. I don't know where it came from, but I had it, so I used it. I was looking for something else. I couldn't find it. I found this, so that's there. And then I found a flower that matched. And I used the paper collection paper as my title for my mini. So my mini is French Country. Okay, so opening it up, you can see it's very nice inside. It's completely finished. I think it's beautiful. And when you open it up, I've got the cards. I use the cards along with it. So it gives you these lovely quad mats that you can go ahead and put your pictures on. So, and what I do here is I take a piece of cardstock that I just trim down, and I use a scallop edge. You don't have to use one, it's up to you, with some of the paper scrap. And then I create my own place to put more pictures. So there's a mat right here. So you can put a picture here, and then you've got a mat down. And then there are tags actually in this collection. So there are you get 2 pieces of paper for each design, okay? And you get 2 of these that it's like a big giant tag. I cut all of these out and use them, and then there's another set where there's smaller little tags and things that I also use to cut out. And then I can use the other side if I want in my actual decorating of my book. But these I use as tags, so they give you journaling tags. You can put a picture here, and then you have this beautiful you know, tag for your mini. So here I did the same thing. One of the pieces of paper had this kind of, I don't know what you call this, kind of this border piece. So I just cut it down. I always use score tape for constructing the actual album, and also for any of these type of pieces that I'm going to use to support mats and things. I use score tape. I think it's the best tape. It's easy to use. It's not real expensive. And it's very strong. So if you're going to make an album like this, you need to buy score tape. So for this one, again, this is another element in the paper pad. I just created my own little journaling spot here along with a mat. I have a lovely quad mat here, and then I've got the paper, which I think is beautiful, and the paper here, and then I went ahead and I have a pocket here. I have a pocket up here. This is like a 7x4 mat, giant, and then I have this one, which is like 4x6. Okay, and then this is from the paper collection that I just cut out. So you got this beautiful side. You could cover this up if you wanted to with a picture, or you can use this for journaling or list making or whatever. These are wonderful for journaling spots. They're also, I think, really fabulous to put little pictures or things that you want to attach. You could put on here. I think these are awesome. These were cut from the paper collection. I created my own little place for that here. The paper, here is the quad mat here, along with, excuse me, a place for journaling or a place for pictures. You know, maybe you don't have a lot to say and you'd rather put more pictures in. You could totally do that. This album probably will hold about 75 pictures. So here, and then I have a pocket here along with a mat and part of the paper collection. And then here I just kind of created, I mean, you could put a picture here, and then I created my own little either journaling spot or a place for more pictures, and I just hang it over here so it can be sort of a decorative element. So I really like the, it's a single or double-sided. I really like the idea of creating albums that have interaction. So, and then I used one of the pieces from the paper collection. I just cut it out. I mat it on cardstock, and then I put a strip of score tape on the bottom, stick it down, and then it creates a very strong place for pictures, for matting, for journaling spots, whatever you'd like. I created this as well here, and then you've got this piece here, and this is a quad. Okay. So this is a pocket, and I don't know what happened to the mat for this, but I will put a mat in here after I'm done with the video. So there will be a mat here. So I created this spot. Oh, and there's also a mat up here. So big one, 7x4 up here. So here we've got the quad mat. So fully decorated on both sides. And then I created this spot here. And again, it's a great way of using up the scraps in the collection because the collection's so beautiful, you don't want to throw away anything. You can create these little pieces and use the entire collection. And I've got a mat as well as a journaling spot. Why it's not sticking for me here. So put that down. So I don't know what the deal is on this one. It's just the scallop is getting stuck. Okay, put that down, and then this goes in here. I don't want to forget where things go. So there it goes there. And then here we have this beautiful paper collection, as well as these lovely mats, journaling spots, places for more pictures. Same thing here, created this little spot using a border that is found in the collection. So that comes out, quad mat, pictures. And then we've got mats, and then we've got these lovely spots for journaling, for more pictures, whatever, you know, your heart desires, go here. And then on the back, it's just finished and beautiful. So thank you. Oh, let me show you the back. There's the back and the spine. and the front. So thank you very much for watching today. This is Cindy with Creating with a Heart.